welcome back to my channel, wherever here. I hope that you are all doing well. I have been looking forward to this for so long. It feels like a year. I never want to wish away my weekend, but this weekend I was like, when will it be Monday so I can finally listen to Stell? The problem is me. I can't just go straight to Stell's performance because I want to get the whole experience. I am so sorry, but if you have a look at the description below, you will see what I am watching today. If I remember, I will also try to put timestamps so that you can skip straight to Stell, but please know that I'm going to go through all of the years. So, Sometime, Somewhere is a song written by Mr. Ryan Cayabyab, and it was originally released in 2003 by Basil Valdez. This is where I'm starting off today. I will then move on to Regine, whom I believe this song was handed to, and she further promoted it, made it really big. I think some people out there probably think this is originally her song. And then it's been performed by the elite vocalists in the Philippines, only to then land in the lap of our very own Prince, Stell. I am so prepared to watch Stell's performance and be speechless, dumbfounded, shocked, want to give him a standing ovation, and then give you like a whole TED talk as to why he should be on top of this world. So please look forward to that. But I do want to go through this. The only problem to note is none of this is English subbed, and I am not a Tagalog speaker. So what I did do is have a quick look at the lyrics beforehand. It actually looks like a really beautifully written poem. I love the way that this has been written, and it gave me a lot of sadness, yet hope. It was full of love and slight hints of positivity, and it was like yearning for a love that is worth waiting for. Those are the kind of feels that I got from this, and I'm really looking forward to getting into this, and so let's not waste any more time.
We speak, but the words we sing.
Is it in English?
We smile.
The song is in English.
But the smiles we give are wanting. We look upon each other's eyes. No spark, no glow, no real size.
Oh, this is a really musical theatre song.
This is all for show.
Can I tell you, I feel like a complete idiot because there I was giving you the whole spiel about there not being any English subs and the song is in English. I'm so sorry about this. But it just goes to show I've not listened to any of this before, so how was I supposed to know? Also, it's really funny because when I was Googling this, I was putting in Sometime, Somewhere, English translation, and it was saying English version. And I was like, what do you mean English version? I was like, looking for an English translation. And it did really surprise me that all the big sites did have an English translation, and I'm really sorry, it's in English.
Until that sometime.
Oh, there's hope there.
Somewhere we could show the world we have each other. Sometime, somewhere we need not hide our feelings. We just keep on.
I don't think Stell's going to be singing it in this key, is he?
Have the time together sometime, and somewhere our lips would be free at last to say the words we've hungered to say. And we won't have to worry. We smile, we won't say sorry. One look and we'd have cast our fears aside. Sometime, that sometime will turn to forever, for all time. Somewhere.
Oh, this is going to be massive.
Would not be just one place, but everywhere. Until that sometime, somewhere We just have to be content with stealing glance.
It's a really interesting song because you keep thinking that the intonation of the line is gonna go down because it's sad. However, all of the parts seem to go up. So it sounds hopeful and happy. And although the current situation doesn't sound great between these two lovers, at some point, as the lyrics say, there is hope. There's light at the end of this tunnel. A really interesting way of putting songs together. Again, I do not know anything about Mr. Ryan Cayabyab, but this sounds very musical theatre, very expressive and emotive, and goodness gracious knows what Regine is going to do with this in a second, and then what Stell is going to do with this. But it's a really interesting song, very poetic.
Yes, somehow, content with saying nothing, smiles that are always wanting, though deep inside it hurts because we know is what it is, it's what we've got. Our love,
wow.
Like love, we'll have to wait.
This in a female key in a second.
Sometime, somewhere.
I'm already feeling teary thinking about Stell. It is climbing.
To forever, for all time, somewhere would not be just one place, but everywhere.
Oh, he is acting right now.
Until that.
Oh.
Sometime, somewhere, we just have to be content with stealing glances. Somehow, content with saying nothing, smiles that are always wanting, though deep inside it hurts because we know
there's such a wave in this.
our love, like love, is what it is, it's what we've got. Our love, like love, we'll have to wait until that sometime,
Nice. That is the kind of song that must be played with live instruments, with a piano, with a full orchestra, and it is definitely a song that requires a lot of acting in it. It's not just a straight song. I mean, when I'm listening to Basil's voice right here, I'm not like blown away that he has like the most spectacular tone or anything, but what he is doing is he's acting through everything, and I look forward to seeing how that's going to develop through the next two artists. That will be really interesting. A really great song, a wonderful climb. Just when you think you're about to get to the climax, actually, it's a 5-minute song. It's a lot bigger than that. And there are definitely moments of sadness, despair, holding back, and then completely, like, you think that the character has unleashed, but no, it's right at the very end when that vibrato just carries that note so effortlessly, so beautifully. That is when everything has been set free. And actually, it's a lot more positive and a lot more hopeful than I had imagined. I thought it was going to be a little bit more heartbreak, but this is a really interesting composition. It's got me interested, actually, if I'm honest with you, in Mr. C. And if these are the kind of songs that he has been writing and that he has been involved in, I think I'm really going to love him, because it sounds like he's quite dramatic musical theatre, and I love all of that, don't you know? So this was a really great start. Now I'm interested to see what Regine is going to do to this, knowing that she is Asia's songbird. And shall we move on? She looks like a goddess. a dress. What a body.
But the words
Here we go.
mean nothing. We smile, but the smiles we gave are wanting.
Oh my goodness.
We look upon each other's eyes.
I wonder if Stell's going to sing it in this key.
No real signs, but we both know this is all for sure.
Wow.
Until sometime, somewhere, we could show the world we have each other. Sometime, somewhere, we need not hide our feelings. We just keep on believing that we both have the time together
I will not lie to you that Regine is definitely one of the most beautiful female voices that I have ever heard. Nobody sounds like this. Oof.
Oh, would be free at last to say the words we've hungered to say, and we don't have to worry. We smile, won't say sorry. One look and we have guessed our fears are sometime we'll turn to forever. For all time, somewhere would not be just one place, but somewhere, we just have to be content with stealing glances. Somehow, content with saying nothing, smiles that are always wanting, go deep inside at heart, because we know.
This is unbelievable. I have chills all over my body. Do you feel that release all over your body through what she's doing? She makes it seem so effortless. I need to stand up.
We just have to be.
She is exceptional. And that is how you sing a song. What is this? She is absolutely unreal, and that song is so crazy. I'm really not ready to move on to Stell's version because I know I'm going to be in absolute pieces. Regine is that singer that always deserves a standing ovation, and as I said to you, I think she's one of the best vocalists I have heard. You just never get tired of that beautiful tone. She looks like an absolute princess, right? She has all of this like poker face, absolutely no straining whatsoever. She's like a beautiful swan, and that voice that comes out, you think it's going to be really pretty sounding, but it's not. It's full of so much character, and the amount of acting and skill that she brought to this particular song, oh my goodness. I was thinking that Basil acted that through, but Regine just elevated that to a whole other level. And with all due respect to everybody, you can kind of see why a particular person might go ahead and make a song more famous because of their delivery. And phew, this is insane. I'm going to be an absolute mess. I really, really love this song. I don't want to move on. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Can I have one day where my makeup stays intact? I'm gonna cry already. What's the point of even watching this? I'm going to cry already. Oh, so gently. He's singing this in Regine's key. That's insane. I really love how bare the opening of the song is, and it lets us just hear his voice. I really like all of these additional touches that Stell is doing because he's letting us know that it's him that's singing it. He's not trying to be anybody else. He's not trying to recreate anybody else's version of this song. It's definitely Stell's version. And that's what's making me feel even more emotional because I've heard how big this song can get, how much emotion you need to put into this. And if there's anybody that's capable of doing it, it is absolutely our Stell. He sounds so glorious and effortless, and he's emoting so much through it that I wonder what the ending's going to be like. You wouldn't be able to tell that he was so nervous. I feel that hope.
Sa totoo lang po, ngayon nanginginig po ako dahil this is one of a lifetime opportunity for me. And of course, I would like to thank Mr. Ryan Cayabyab po. Thank you po for choosing me to sing this song, this wonderful, iconic song. Maraming salamat po. And of course, to the whole team po, the whole orchestra, this is my dream to perform po. Maraming salamat po sa pagkakabit ko. Sa lahat po na pumunta at nanood, maraming salamat po. Again, Mr. C, maraming salamat po. Belated happy birthday po. Para sa inyo po ang gabi nito. Thank you so much.
That reaction at the end, like, what do I even say after a performance like that? That was unbelievable. I think I held my breath for 6 minutes. That was just crazy. Like, I knew that he was going to be able to hit all those notes and give us all of that. But you know, when it actually happens, and when it's somebody that's so important to you, you see them go out there and win over everybody, whether people were bad-mouthing him previously, saying that he's overrated or he's not as good as people make out. Like, he just proved everybody wrong. That was an exceptional performance. And when you think that I'm watching a fan cam and there's a live orchestra, so we're getting even more, like, there's an almost like third layer in the sound that I'm receiving right here. Even then, the diction, which is so important in a song like this because it's all a part of the acting, I could hear every single word. He'd really specifically worked on that, and I think that that was exceptional. And I'm not saying this because I've got clouded judgment because I love him so much, but I genuinely think that I felt everything that I should from this song. I felt the sadness, the despair, the hope, the real love. Like, it felt like he was in love with somebody, and I felt the positivity. I felt like it was something, the love that he was singing to us about was worth waiting for. And isn't that really apt? Because we wait and wait for Stell to do solo activities, and then they become that something that is worth waiting for. He just goes out there and wows everybody, and by the looks of all of the feedback, because although I haven't been able to watch his performance, I have been reading about people's feedback, and he's been receiving amazing feedback, not only from 18 brand new audiences, but from Mr. C, from his peers, from other industry giants, which is incredibly important. And I hope that he comes away from this feeling even more confident and feeling like he can go out there and do anything, because that's what I want for Stell more than anything. I want him to just go out there and just live his dreams, do anything that he wants to. He can put his mind to it, invest in it. I want him to believe in himself, because I think sometimes he doesn't. And I think that that is a part of his humility, a part of his upbringing, that he's not overconfident, even though he has an incredible talent like that. Even then, he's never overconfident. He's just, from everything that I could read, that people were saying that he was so nice to talk to, be around. He was happy to take photographs. And you know, the ending where everybody comes on for the final bow, and the way that he kind of just like secluded himself to the corner, I wanted to just be like, bring yourself here, young man, because he absolutely deserves to be a part of this lineup. I mean, he was hand-picked, hand-chosen to be here to perform this particular song, and I just want him to have all of that confidence going into the future. And I've been thinking about Stell a lot. I think there are some people that you really like, and you listen to their music, but you don't necessarily follow them everywhere. I think Stell has this quality about him that he will take you everywhere. So whether you discovered him as a member of SB19, you will then follow him to like events like this. You will follow him to TVG, or if you found him through TVG, for instance, you will then come back to SB19. And I'm just hopeful that in the future he will continue to do TV. He will do popular singing. He will do musicals. And I want him to do everything. And I genuinely believe that Stell has that power. He has that personality that he will bring audiences with him. Not everybody can do that. Only an incredible, special human being can do that. And this is where I will always clarify that yes, Stell is an unbelievable talent. That voice is unbelievable. It is unmatchable. It is something to be afraid of. But what makes it extra special is that it's Stell, that it comes from him. His experiences, his heart, his brain. I couldn't be more in love with the human being that Stell is. So when I think about how much I love that human being, and that human being, that intelligent, emotional human being gave us this performance, that's what makes me burst out into tears. That's what makes me a complete and utter mess when I think that our Stell, whom we've seen since pre-debut in Seon days, where he used to cover his face with hair when he was trying to focus on his dancing and not his singing. And then he went on to become our heavenly voice, and he has just been unstoppable since. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this, and I feel incredibly lucky that I love Stell in this very moment, that I can sit here in somewhat real time and watch this with you, because I have nothing but the best wishes in my heart of hearts for this man. I want to see him take over this entire world when it has to happen. I feel like we're just getting to that top right now. That top, and he is that person that is going to go viral, because he's so different that he's going to go viral, and that will be it. I just hope that he is mentally, emotionally preparing himself for when that happens, because you can't keep this contained, not this amount of talent. It's impossible. I am so proud of Stell. Everyone's gonna know who Stell is now, and I mean this in the best way. He is not Stell of SB19. This is Stell. I loved it. I can't wait to continue watching this in my own time. Thank you so much for sharing all of your comments, behind the scenes stories, facts, information, videos. You have emailed me, DM me on X, on IG. You've commented below my posts on X, on my YouTube various videos. Any way that you could, you have contacted me to shout about Stell. This is how proud we are of him. Thank you so much for watching with me. I hope that you had fun. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe.